To the on position. You're going to see the computer start up. If for some reason it does not start up, okay, come to this back. Is it starting up? No, it's not. So come to this connector, J3, undo that.
Disconnect and connect again.
Right.
Okay.
برمجة
بس إذا صار
إذا صار ما طلعت هذه
إذا ما طلعت
تمام.
Okay?
Okay.
That's just one of the things I wanted to let you know about. Okay? So that we've turned on the junction box, then turn on the control panel.
Okay. بعد ما نشبك بعد ما نفتح المفتاح الرئيسي إذا ما كان فيه شاشة طلعت نفصل الفيشة اللي ورا ونرجع نشبكه بعدين نجي على المفتاح حق الباور. اوكي
واحد.
Okay. And then you'll come up to the Windows, the Windows screen. Then what you want to do is double click the Super Shifter Pro icon.
بعدها نضغط على البرنامج هذا او ايقونة البرنامج هذا.
البرنامج اللي هو على
دبل كليك اوبن ات.
Did you not? Yeah, double click to open it.
نضغط على الجير.
يطلع لنا اول شاشة في البرنامج.
Okay. Now, and we can tell that it's connected. It says connected. We look at the bottom of the screen. It'll say connected to, and then a serial number.
Okay. تشوفون هنا
موصل.
نعم موصل وهنا تحت يقول لك موصل إلى والسيريال نمبر اللي موجود يكون اوكي موصل وتمام.
وين اللي تحت؟
اللي تحت هذه أول واحدة هذه وعشان التأكيد إنه موصل هنا. اوكي هذا. اوكي.
Okay.
Yeah.
The other thing to notice is at the bottom of the screen, it'll tell you its configuration and its super shifter.
Okay.
And then it'll give you the cable ID.
Okay.
All the cables have chips in them.
Okay.
So that they specifically identify to every transmission that the cable's for.
Okay.
So, okay?
I got it.
So if you put a 4R100 on here, and you try to use the GM cable we have, it's not going to work. It'll say wrong transmission cable attached on screen.
Okay.
Okay.
طبعا كل كيبل من الكيابل هذه اللي يستخدمها للجير هنا بتلقى فيها يعني اسمها رقيقة أو رقائق إلكترونية. نعم. وفيها ID مرقمة. هنا 100 هي ما تنفع لهذا. لو تركب واحد ثاني أو شيء لا ما ينفع للجير. هذا هنا الكيبل والرقم. مكتوب كيبل CABABL E. ايوه 100 هذا الحين 100 لو ركب واحد ثاني غير.
That's just what the chip set looks like.
هذا الشريحة اللي موجودة في كل كيبل. كل نوع من الكيابل اللي عندنا فيها شغلة زي كذا فيها ID. اوكي معرف وفيها الرقم هذا. المستخدم الآن رقمها بيكون 100. نعم هذه ما غطيناها في الشرح.
صح.
إن كل كيبل له ID.
Okay.
Okay.
Thought you might find that interesting. Okay, so once you have this started up, we'll go through the screens and the menus again today, okay? So if you click File,
نروح لملف.
you have choices of installing, saving, right? Package files, those are the package files. 95% of the time you'll never need to deal with any of that.
Okay.
Okay? But if we
ملف هو يعلمك ملف قائمة ملف وش فيها من خيارات. ملف فيها انستول تركيب وحفظ سيف وباكج فايل اللي هو ملف الباكج نفسه. اوكي بس يقول لك 99% ما نحتاج هذا. هو موجود هنا. اوكي.
The package file is saved on the computer.
الملف الكونفيجريشن او الباكج فايل محفوظ هنا.
So that if you ever have to replace the circuit board inside, you can just reload the package file.
اوكي. متى ما احتاجنا ان نغير السيركت بورد او لوحه الدائره هنا الالكترونيه او الكهربائيه لازم تسوي ريفرش او ري انستول.
You would reinstall it.
نسوي له اعاده. نعم. So we don't need it. I think
You really don't need it, but one thing that you may run into is, let's say you come to it, you press the motor start button, turn the motor up and the motor doesn't move, then you may have to go into install, and you see where it says control parameters?
Okay.
Go ahead and click that.
And to
Click the down arrow. Go to the C drive.
C drive.
Right. Go to program files.
Program file.
Keep going down until you see the one that says Superflow. Right there.
Superflow.
Right there.
Yeah, Superflow.
Super Shifter Pro. Configuration.
Configuration.
And there it is.
And double click.
Double click that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do it?
It'll be fine.
And it will.
It will load those control parameters onto the board.
حالة إنها تجينا ولا اشتغل. اوكي. نسوي إعادة تحميل لملف الكونفيجريشن بالشكل هذا. لا مثل ما تقول هو موجود.
There's a little battery on the circuit board that holds that all into memory.
Okay.
If that battery ever goes bad, or if you have a power failure or power spike, sometimes you may have to do that.
Okay.
Okay? The average life of the battery.
You mean the main board for the computer, huh? Or
No.
Yeah, that's one.
It is exactly the same battery as the CMOS battery inside every computer.
Yeah. Okay.
Have a spare.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next thing you could click is setup.
Setup.
Right. If you see, you have a lot of different options into setup. Okay, license manager you'll never need.
Okay.
Setup screen you won't need. That allows the number of tabs.
Okay.
Let's say you don't want the test profile tab. Go right down there and click the one that says test profile.
Okay. Test profile.
See, it takes it right off the screen
Okay.
for you.
هذه هنا في عندنا التابس هذه وفيها طبعا مواضيع مختلفة. من هنا نقدر نشوف تاب.
Yep, and then just go down to where it says test profile.
نضيف أو لاحظ هنا شاف أضاف التست بروفايل. ما نبغى الداتا. We don't need الداتا. نروح للسيت اب تاب ونشيل الداتا. بتروح الداتا.
Yep.
Okay.
So you can add and remove things. Okay. So we do need data though.
Yeah.
Okay. So then if you click the setup screen again, I'll kind of go through the, Okay. Auto zero all channels. You will never ever have to do this.
Okay.
If you have to auto zero all channels, you need to email me
Okay.
before you do that, because
act as formatting or
it's very, it can cause some misaligned measurements.
اوكي. هذه يحذر منها لا تقربونها. What if by mistake I press this one? No.
If you press that one by mistake?
Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll go back over it. You press that one by mistake, go to File.
This one? File.
Go to Install.
Install.
Right, and see where it says System Calibration.
System calibration.
Go ahead and click that.
Okay.
See where it says Super Shifter Pro? Double click.
Okay. And again.
And it's fixed.
Okay. But
you shouldn't have to do that. Okay.
لكن لا
هذا لا تجوز.
ممنوع. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the Learn Save mode.
Set up.
That allows it to, if you see the box checked, that allows it to go into Learn Save mode.
Okay.
For what you're doing, you probably don't want to use that at this point in time.
Okay.
So just leave that unchecked for the time being.
Okay. هذه بالنسبة لهذه ما نحتاجها.
Generally, the Learn Save mode is used for people who do a lot of research and development with how transmissions shift and trying to get them to shift as smoothly as possible.
Okay. هذه غالبا بالنسبة للليرن وسيف اوكي. هذا يقول للناس اللي بيشتغلون ابحاث على التغييرات، شلون يخلونها انعم بدل ما تصير تكه كذا، لا يخلونها انعم، او يعني يحاولون يلعبون فيها. فبالنسبه لنا في المرحله هذه ما نحتاج. اوكي.
Okay. Touch mode. That is if you had a touch screen. You could, if it was a touch screen, you could literally press everything. But it is not touch mode, okay?
Okay.
The shift actuator, you do not have a shift actuator.
Yeah, the one for...
It will manually put it through the gears for you, okay?
And?
Calibrate sensors, you will never have to calibrate the sensors on this, for the most part. Maybe 3 to 5 years down the road, they might require calibration.
Okay. So,
And the only thing you can calibrate is the pressure transducers.
okay.
And if we reach that stage, give me an email, I'll tell you how to go through it, okay?
Okay.
Auto cal, solenoids and currents.
We have.
This would be for a service technician to perform calibration.
Okay.
I already did a calibration this morning on the solenoid currents. So if you see there's one that says restore,
Okay.
it'll take you to exactly what I saved it at. You double click that one, and it loads the solenoid calibration on there.
Okay.
I tried to make it easy for you as
So
possible.
It's still not for us as teacher.
Right. If for some reason happens and we have to send you another board, that's where you would use those kind of things. Okay.
So حتى الآن يا شباب بالنسبة لهذه لا الحين هي خاصة بالتكنيشن أو الفني حق الجهاز نفسه. Okay. Then we
The following ones are system setup. You cannot get into these without a password access code.
Okay, I prefer that.
Yes. So you cannot get into that. The filter setup you do not need to use on this machine.
Okay.
Control.
Click.
Go ahead and click it. This is what allows you, if you see it's got modes, it allows you to set the mode. The motor, the controller.
Motor, load.
Right. See how it's got the coarse, the fine, and the medium? For steps in terms of
Motor control speed or
in terms of if we were to hit coarse, medium, or fine.
Okay.
So that's a percentage basis, 10,
okay.
15. So you could change them in there. I'd advise that you just leave them set the way they are. Okay? So go ahead and click done. Okay?
Tab.
And I think that takes us through screens.
Yep. Tab. Yeah,
We've already been through all that. So let's go to communication. You will never need to get in here.
Okay.
These are already preset for you.
Okay.
The only time you want to get in there is if you're directed by a service technician to get in there.
Okay.
Okay?
حتى بالنسبة لتاب الكوميونيكيشن هذا والاتصال ما نحتاج، هذا هي فقط للناس اللي بيشتغلونها. إذا بالنسبة لنا غالبا شغلنا هنا ما راح نجي لهذا. إذا جينا لهذا ما ناخذ شيء، لا تلمس هذه.
These are mainly for people who are running a dyno, multiple dynos on a network. That they're all networked together. So that's what you'd need them for. And then if we go ahead and click help,
we have
documentation, which will give us your quick start guide, the manual, kind of a very basic how to do things. Very, very basic.
هنا مختصر خطوات العمل. اوكي، مختصر بشكل مختصر، مو ديتيل، لا مختصر. اوكي. في الثانية
very absolute, very basic on how to do things.
Whereas the second one,
very exacting on how to do things by model. So
في الثانية اللي هي قلنا عندك في ملف الهيلب، اوكي، في الدوكيومنتيشن التوثيق عندك في واحدة كويك ستارت المرجع سريع، اوكي، وفي اشياء مختصرة، وفي المانيوال، اوكي، برو مانيوال. هذا لا، هذا فيه الخطوات بالتفصيل. اوكي.
وعبد الله
these are things that you should not ever have to deal with. That's a compatibility chart, software release notes, install info. And it does give you the option to install Acrobat, but it's already on here, so you don't need to do that. Okay?
ملفات المساعدة، اوكي، من قائمة هيلب. اوكي، عندك documentation، اوكي، بس بعدها بيكون عندك كويك ستارت والمانيوال. اوكي.
Okay.
زين. يب. هذا هذا المانيوال اللي هو اليوزر مانيوال، هذا اللي فيه ايه اللي فيه كلش.
If you go into it, let's go here. Like we see manual shift tab, the overview, solenoid tab,
كويك ستارت
مانيوال
solenoid test profile tab, running a solenoid test, running a shift test, using auto cycle.
Okay.
So it goes through, you know, saving, learning,
and
clearing, shifting.
Each one with the steps how to.
Very much. Now, if there are questions, because there obviously might be some language back and forth that is different, please feel free to contact me at any time.